Hey, Max here. Welcome. Oh my, I forgot to put my mic in front of me. Sorry. I'm recording this before I go to bed, hitting YouTube hard, making lots of vids. But I want to talk about crypto. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and comment for positive takes on entertainment without shilling. I don't think I'm a shill for anything, but I was really happy with the Superman trailer that debuted today. Not only because I got to watch it blind with my pal Brian, we got him back on a video, but it surpassed my expectations. I gave it an 11 out of 10. I will put my review of the trailer in the description below. And I have gone on the record. I am a very fair movie pundit. I will accept my L. I also criticize James Gunn for going too weird, but he usually makes it work. I will admit that. And I did not want to see Krypto. I know who Krypto is, but I think Krypto is going to be a phenomenon, like Baby Grogu, um, like Baby Groot. I think forget Groot. Forget Groot. That's James Gunn's other like if you go back to before Guardians in the Galaxy, and I know James Gunn simps like to say he makes everything great, Yeah, okay, whatever. He's very talented. But if you would have told me, and I knew Guardians of the Galaxy back in the 90s, my father bought me some comics. I didn't follow it closely, but I had some comics, okay? But if you said a tree character was going to be a phenomenon in the MCU, and especially when he became Baby Groot, I would have said no way. I would have said no way. And the same thing, I did underestimate him on Krypto, and then I watched the trailer. I love animals. I just don't. I want Superman, I don't really care about Krypto. Well, I think that's changed. I was wrong about Krypto. Here's a GIF on on X. Immediately melts my heart, immediately makes Superman more human. He is an alien from Krypton, but that's what's Superman's more human than Batman is. I actually think he loves his family, he loves Lois, and he loves Krypto. I don't know how Krypto gets here. Maybe he's linked to Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and she's in here too. I don't know, but this is not just. I'm focusing on this because I also wanted to go to an interview, it's going to be a blind reaction to an interview. It's only 2 minutes about Krypto and where Krypto was based on. I don't have access, not yet, at least. We'll see how good I do on YouTube because I'm going for it. But yeah, Krypto is based off of James Gunn's dogs. He loves animals too. He rescues dogs. I just love the feeling that you get when you see Krypto here. And I did not think I was going to feel this way. I really didn't. Really, really cool scene. And I think it's significant also because, and I love Zack Snyder and his vision of DCU, but the reason you have such conflict within Warner Brothers and DC in the past, even go back to the first Batman Returns, then Batman Forever, and then like Young Justice. I'm a Young Justice fan. That was canceled. It was a very successful show with reception and viewers, but the merchandise has to sell. And this is the first moment where I feel it's not for this Superman isn't for kids, but this Superman's for everybody. And I think Krypto is going to mount the hearts of everyone. I do feel like just even based on Krypto, how depending on how much he's in this movie, I easily see this Superman getting $1 billion. I really do. It's just a different vibe. It's a different Superman. It doesn't make it better or worse or anything than the Man of Steel or the Last Vision. It just has that little extra oomph that's going to attract all audiences, which even though I love Zack Snyder's arc and I would like to see a conclusion, I want to see Darkseid come back. It's not all audiences, and that all audiences does not mean for children. That means all audiences. There's something for everyone in here, and especially with this amazing dog. All right, so now let me bring up the Zack Snyder interview from the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, I think. And let me bring that up here. I am subscribed. I'll give him a thumbs up. And this is a blind review or blind interview from me. Let me see. I'm going to put myself here. All right. Let's listen to James talk about Krypto.
Dog lover. I'm a big pet owner, and this is something that has permeated throughout your work. Your love of pets, of creatures, of animals.
He does. There's a strong vibe of that all through his movies. Sometimes humans go at each other with our opinions, go at each other, especially about politics, religion. But how can you get upset with a dog or a cat? I love them. I do actually prefer them to humans most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. But he has succeeded incorporating that into his films. Let's hear.
Grew up with animals in your life? Can you talk a little bit about how that informed your work?
Always. I've always had animals around me. I've always loved animals. I will say that animals are literally my favorite thing in the world.
Cool.
And dogs
more
are
than Superman.
Favorite thing among animals. No,
I mean, that's not the show throw shade at Gunn. It's probably he probably figured it out. James Gunn made Superman just so he could bring Krypto onto the big screen. And I don't think I'm being hyperbolic by saying that. I think he if you listen to him, he prefers it, Okay. He loves the animal creatures. He made Guardians of the Galaxy just to get Rocket Raccoon in the conversation. Didn't he say that was Rocket's story for the trilogy? He did all this to bring these animal characters from DC and Marvel to life.
Yeah, I love animals. And that includes human-like weasels as well.
So
I hate Weasel. F Weasel. I do not like Weasel in the Suicide Squad or Creature Commandos. I'm so sick of that character. Listen, I know James Gunn loves his brother Sean. He seems like a nice person. I'm not going to taint this video with that topic. If you want to see that topic, let me know in the comment section.
Specific animals in your life, pets informed, whether it's Weasel or Rocket or Krypto throughout the work?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've written Krypto is influenced by my dog Ozu, who's the worst dog in the world, and now we get to see the
worst dog in the world, Ozu. What? That's an interesting name.
Super dog in the world. My, Rocket. His mouth was molded after my dog Wesley. His eyes were based on, him and Groot. His eyes were both, influenced by Wesley's eyes. I love animals. I wrote Scooby-Doo.
Right.
So it's
don't remind me, James. I was just giving you credit. That movie's horrible.
I love dogs. I was raised I have 6 kids in my family, but I'm the oldest of 6, and I was raised alongside a little terrier mutt named Shawnee, who was like my first sister, my first sibling, and I think we sort of
Shawnee. So they named their actual human kid after the dog. Then Sean Shawnee Gunn. Predates Sean Gunn, was a mutt.
imprinted on each other, and I guess I just relate to dogs as much as I do to humans.
There's also something that I feel like you, like Guillermo, Tim Burton could teach a master class, a tri-headed master class on kind of the love of the outsider / monster / creature, and that I think goes hand in hand a little bit with what we're talking about.
I think very much like Guillermo, I think that I grew up loving Universal horror films, which I'd watch on Saturdays at my home as a child. And I loved the tale of the monsters. It wasn't because I like horror movies necessarily. It wasn't because I like being scared. I liked the tale of these monstrous creatures who I related to for some reason. I thought The Creature from the Black Lagoon was the saddest movie ever made as a child. It just seemed really sad. I loved King Kong. I still remember seeing, the first King Kong on TV when I was very young. I loved it. I was so excited every time King Kong was on the air, and it would play one.
Okay. I will leave the last few seconds. Go check out Josh from Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. I enjoyed that little clip there. Let me know what you think about Krypto. Were you skeptical of Krypto? Do you think James Gunn just made Superman to bring Krypto to the big screen like I do now? And do you think we're witnessing a moment? I do think we're witnessing a moment with especially the Krypto, that it's going to be a phenomenon. I actually think that the trailer is breaking records now, #1 on trending, which is great. And listen, I would like to see what happened to Henry Cavill's version of Superman, but Superman being popular is not a bad thing. It's really not. And even if I'm not getting what I want, having Superman be trending, Krypto being discussed, all these characters being discussed is good for DC. It's good for DC Comics. And hopefully, I got a lot of years left. All you fans that maybe not be getting what you want now, hopefully you'll get something. Hopefully you'll get something in. The alternative would have been that DC would be done and put on ice for a while, and you wouldn't get any movies. That's what I always say. You don't always get what you want. Not like scolding people. I'm telling you, when consumers revolt against the companies not getting what they want, sometimes you just don't get anything at all. That's usually the case. So we're getting something, and I think it's good. So let me know your comments, and I will see you in the next video. And I have Krypto hype, and it's not the currency, it's the dog. The currency, Haktua. No, I'm not wasting money on that. Man, she whoa, what a disaster she was. Anyway, there's Krypto hype. I really do feel it. Do you feel the Krypto hype? I'll maybe title the video that. I don't know. See you next time. Bye.